Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection, folks. Clap it up for the could be, because it could be. Clap it up. Yes, for these two, we got a real one connection. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another connection check-in. You love them. This is where we figure out the couples that connected. We check in with them and see, did they stay connected, or did they go their separate ways? So I am here with two wonderful individuals. I wanted to check in with them so badly, but I said, hey, we got to come to the studio and talk to these wonderful individuals. I've got Linda here, and I've got Ronald Cole. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Wonderful. I'm so happy to see you both. We're going to check in just to see how life is. If there's any crazy updates, just, even health-wise, spiritual, all that good stuff. Let's start with the queen. Linda, how you doing?
I'm doing great. No complaints. Just trying to figure out my new thing. I'm not working at the moment. And I got to decide. I might look into a new career and reinvent myself.
Ooh, what career are we talking about?
Well, I haven't decided that yet.
Let you know you have some options.
Absolutely.
That's a blessing to be able to go wherever you go and you're still going to grow and glow. Oh, I'm a rapper now. That's great. But I'm happy to have you here, Linda.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. Now let's swing it to Mr. Ron. Ron, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good. How has life been?
Life is busy, but life is good. It beats being underground.
Even on my worst, every day above ground is a good day, according to Scarface. Yeah. So I want to check in with both of them. I want to see now, both of these wonderful individuals were on the program twice. Both of you were on twice, okay? Now, Linda didn't get a real one the first time, but then she did the second time. Linda, tell me, if you can remember, it's been some time, your first experience on a real one. What was that like?
It was an absolutely fun experience, and all the gentlemen were just super nice. I just didn't feel that initial attraction, unfortunately, and I didn't want to choose somebody and knowing that I didn't have that connection with them.
Yeah. And I remember vividly, you did have, I think, two that really were interested
Yes.
in you, but you had to pop.
Yes, unfortunately, and they were really nice guys. It just we all have our type, right?
Here's that, and that is something we address regularly because on the internet they try to force a connection. There's people commenting on your videos. Oh, this should match. It doesn't matter. It's like, no, if you don't like them, you don't like them. You can't force your heart to do that. Let's swing it to Ron. Ron, you were on an episode initially. You've been on two, just like Linda. Now, your first one, you actually did connect with a real one.
I did.
We got to do a little theme.
Okay.
How did that go? Just that we didn't do a connection check-in for that.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were gonna ambush me and have the other way here.
No, I didn't do that to you.
And
No.
I was them good right there.
We'll save that for Maury.
Yeah.
Mary Jerry Springer.
First of all, before I say anything, I've said this on the second one.
Yes, you did.
That she was a very nice person, beautiful soul, but we did not have a love connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she did come to a few of my shows.
Really?
She did.
Okay.
Her and her daughter.
Nice.
And again, daughter's nice. Enjoyed the show. Enjoyed her company. Talked on the phone a few times.
Wow.
I made a friend.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't want to speak for her, but I made a friend. And
do you think you have to speak for her, but do you think she would say the same?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I think she would say something different.
In a negative way.
I don't think it'd be negative. It would be right. Man, you're trying to draw me to talk.
I mean, because she, like you said, she's not here, and we didn't get enough meat about it because we really value connections.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think I'll be stepping out line saying this. I think she liked me a lot more than I liked her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but like Linda was saying, you got to be true to yourself.
She's really yoked.
And it's not even so much true to yourself. There's other people's feelings involved as well. and you don't want to play
with their emotions.
absolutely with that.
Yeah, makes terrible bad karma.
Yeah, we don't do that. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I made a friend.
Okay, you did connect.
Yeah.
Went out. How long was that period? Was that like a month? Was it 2 weeks?
Between the time we were
Yeah, but I mean the
time I saw her again.
exactly. And the last time really you saw her.
Last time I saw her was probably about 3 months ago. The time from the show to the time I saw her again was maybe a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She came to a show.
Yeah.
One of my shows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what? Okay, I'll get you off the hook. I just have one more question.
Okay.
Was it an attraction in general thing? Was it more the physical? Was it emotional? Because there's so many different layers of attraction.
Yeah, it sure is. No, it wasn't a physical. It was more so deep in here. If it was a personality, yeah, because you know what? I'm 60 something years old.
Right. I don't believe it.
Thank you. And I've dated a lot of beautiful women eventually. And I'm still single. So, so I'm trying to do some new things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at people's souls and their personalities. You can have, there's a lot of ugly, pretty people out there.
That's a sermon right there.
Yeah.
Linda, would you agree with that?
Yeah, okay.
And she's not one of them. I'm just saying.
Beautiful. That's why I really like to focus on great people when they come back. I've never had a person come on the show and say, I never want to do that again. I hated it. It was like, it's a great time, great fun. Also the opportunity to connect. I don't want to spoil anything, but the fans are going to love some of the updates that we've gotten from people that have connected on the program. So let's fast forward. Let's go to the second appearance, which is where these two lovebirds flew out of the studio holding hands, perhaps.
Are you far from Hollywood?
Los Feliz.
It's not far at all. It's not far.
It's a hop and a skip to Hollywood.
Let's bring these two out back this way then. Let's just see. I got one more question. Linda, stand on this side for me. And I'm so happy for this real one because she's been on before too. And this one, do both of you believe this could be a real one connection?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm feeling her. I can talk to her. Yeah,
Okay.
we
Clap
can
it
talk
up.
about it.
Y'all gonna talk. Talk about it. Talk about it. Okay, so y'all can head off that way. Go plan that first date in Hollywood or Los Feliz or in the middle. Wow, that's so beautiful. And Linda, let's swing it to Linda. Linda, your second appearance on the show. How did that go in general?
Oh, first of all, it was a great experience. And, I met Susie on the show, which she and I kind of connected just as, girlfriends. And she was a doll. I mean, in fact, I went to one of her shows too.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Susie's great. Bro.
yeah, she is so sweet. And I mean, just all the women on the show were so great.
Yeah.
So just that camaraderie there. And then, of course, I met Ron and Lamont and, they're both funny.
They got jokes, for sure.
Yeah. And for me, it was a wonderful experience. I have nothing bad to say about it. And, when Ron and I walked off the show and then we started to chat, I thought we were going to go on a date.
Why not? We love it. We sponsored it. I did. Thank you for it.
But I don't know if he had plans that day or what the situation was, but he said, we exchanged our phone numbers and then we wound up, I wound up going to a couple of his shows as well and had a great time each time. And I even took my daughter to one of his shows and my daughter embarrassed me. She asked Ron, she goes, should I call you daddy?
You did.
Yes.
Daughter.
Yeah.
38.
Oh, my God.
I thought I was going to die.
I forget, Linda, is she your blood daughter?
No, that's my stepdaughter.
Okay. So they're both still beautiful.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
Yes. Yeah. So
Wow.
We're all mortified.
Linda gave us a fast forward approach, which is great because I'm now going to swing it to Ron. Ron, your experience round 2 on the show.
Round 2 on the show, I thought Linda was the prettiest woman in the whole lineup. Yeah, she was, and funny as hell. Too funny as hell, and cute, and just all of that kind. All my friends that have viewed the episode say I'm I lucked out and she was very cute and flighty. Even the women are saying the same thing.
Wow.
Women for this. Yeah, yeah. So,
So let's dive in. Let's go to the meat then. So you agree with everything she said about the timeline of how things went?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since then, have y'all gone on an actual date?
I would say no.
Linda, would you say no?
I would have to say no as well.
Okay. So that leads to the question, why? Let's start with Linda. Why no actual date?
So at that time, I was working a lot of hours, and I was working day hours, and he usually, his shows were at night and during the weekdays. So there was that aspect where I was a day worker. He was more of the evening worker. So we're like kind of on different schedules, and I was on a very hectic work schedule as well. I can't remember if I was working on corporate tax deadlines or on fraud at that point, but I just know that I was working a lot of hours. So I know that there was a time factor, and I think that Ron picked up on something, and he just felt that I was throwing him into the friend zone, and he said he had to respect it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, I want your response. You felt you got friend zoned.
Yeah, I did. I did. I did. And
Why?
Hey, I'm not in charge of putting people. You'd have to ask her that. But I will say this on that. It's not the first time I've been put in a frame job up there, but it might be the first time that I'm not offended or taken back by. I love the friendship being Linda Happ. She's a very funny person, very good person. We've talked on the phone for hours. She's spiritually connected, which was, I said, that was a big factor for him. So,
Well, Jesus.
yeah, Diane. With that being said, God puts us in places to meet people for certain reasons, and this is good. I got a good friend over here. I feel like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and
100.
and
We're going to go a little deeper.
yeah,
Because Linda, did you put him in the friend zone?
Well, I think that Ron felt that I did, but it wasn't really that. It was I was going through a health issue, and I think I was just concerned with that.
Yeah.
And maybe it seemed standoffish to him, or
He knew that you had a health issue?
no, I didn't reveal that I was having a health issue at the
I
time.
didn't know that. I'm sorry.
And
Here's what
so, yeah. But
respect.
on a positive note, Ron lives so much closer than me now. I could almost walk to his house. I mean, I don't know if he did that on purpose.
I did, but what?
You did?
No.
I was like, oh, okay. They did it through a wall. Okay, so let's just go for the hard-hitting questions. Let's just keep it real. It's called a real one connection check-in. Linda, since you didn't put him in the friend zone, there were other things going on. I think it's beautiful to start as friends. I really do.
Absolutely.
Could there still be, since you didn't put him in the friend zone, could there be some attraction past a friend?
For me right now, no, because I'm kind of concentrated on something else.
Okay.
But Matt, if Ron ever needed something, I'm right there for him, 100%.
That's beautiful.
He's just been so nice to both myself, my friend that we brought to his show, got us front row seats, at the Ice House, and I've already told him, hey, I'm taking him out for tacos. Yeah, we're definitely. But right now, I'm just trying to work on myself.
Okay. Now let me swing it to Ron. Ron, if Linda just said something different, if she'd been like, oh yeah, man, still, as we get to know each other more, there could be the chance for romance. Would you take the chance on romance?
Well, I'm going to keep it real because this was the real one.
Yeah.
Linda's gorgeous.
Yes.
I'd be stupid if I did.
That's real.
Thank you. I'd be stupid.
See what
He's keeping it real. You've got to appreciate that honesty, and I think the fans will too. This connection check-in space, even when we've had some that don't work out in the most positive ways at all, some won't even show up, but it's still, when you can show up, you can be confident and state how you feel. That's beautiful. And that's when we see greatness, you know.
Truth shall set you free.
Hallelujah. You shall know the truth. Yeah. Okay, so with that, so friendship, at what point, let's say, was it a month ago, 2 months ago, at what point did y'all establish just friends? Was that ever like a conversation?
I mean, not a verbal conversation, and maybe the timeline, correct me if I'm wrong, 3-4 months ago, maybe. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
Because that was filmed in August.
No, July.
Was
No, June. It had to be June.
It was June?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was my birthday.
That's right. It was
Oh
right
my
after his
Lord.
birthday. That's right.
Gosh. Yeah, we got to check in faster. We've been on tour, folks. Virginia Hoyter, forgive us. So that was June. So then you would say, what, July, August, September? September that conversation was happening? Or the...
It was a text.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, you got to tell me a little bit more about... That was a text from you to her.
Yeah, I think it was me to her. Yeah.
What... You don't have to go back. We don't need the whole...
Let's do the whole story.
Oh! The whole time.
What's
I want the whole thing.
Yeah,
Linda, do you want to share it?
I do. Let me tell the truth. The truth of them here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ron and I hadn't talked for a while, and I had asked him for something. I hadn't had a little car issue, and we both drive the same make a car, and I was asking him something. Anyway, so literally we hadn't talked maybe for a few weeks, and I get on Instagram and I see Ron's getting engaged. I'm like, what? What? To his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you had to go there.
Wait a minute.
I need this.
Wait a minute. So I was like, wow. Well, good for him. Heck, I like Ron a lot. He's such a stand-up guy. And so I think I sent him a message saying, hey, may God bless your union. Something spiritual.
Yeah.
And Ron is such a stand-up dude that right away he texted me, said, Linda, I just want you to know, I wasn't seeing her, but after we weren't speaking for a while, she reached out to me and we kind of patched things up. And I can't remember verbatim what he said, but it affected me in a way that I thought, man, this is such a stand-up guy. I mean, I will never find anybody like this. He is just amazing, and for all you good-looking women out there, don't let this one go.
Keep it wait, but okay, Ron, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The homework now.
Okay.
So in between June of filming and September, you got engaged.
Yeah, for a minute. It was
a literal minute.
Yeah, it was an ex-girlfriend of mine that I broke up with prior to your show, where I met Linda.
Like literally in April, May of this year?
You mean this engagement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what okay, if you're willing to share, what made it to where, okay, I'm with Linda, beautiful lady, but okay, now she kind of put me in the friend zone you felt, so now your ex hit you up.
Yeah.
How did just jump to engage you? You proposed?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, we already had the history. It wasn't since being around Bush and, So once I thought that, hey, I probably didn't have any chance over here, and we, established, that probably wasn't going to happen. I said, well, let me jump, reverse, and circle the block and see if I could make this work. And
wow.
And it did for a week.
So within a week you proposed.
Yeah.
And then, but why didn't that work?
The truth?
Yes.
You want to?
Oh wait, Jesus said that.
I even want to know the truth.
I thought I told you.
No, you didn't.
Okay, break it down.
Okay. Well, I proposed, like you say, it was her birthday week. I stayed all week over to her house, taking her wherever she wanted to go for her birthday. And on the 7th day, I was over her house. I woke up, looked over the other side of the bed. She wasn't there. I wondered what was going on, where she was. I got up, walked down her hallway, walked toward her den, and she was on the phone checking her phone and voice messages. And there's some guy on the phone on one of the voice messages saying, "Hey, where have you been? Haven't seen you for about a week. What's going on, bro?" Whatever. So, what the you know?
Can we say that?
He's giving us the.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give that one. I'm leaving that one.
Wow.
Yeah, I said, okay. But she didn't know I heard. I'm at the door of the room she was
Oh,
in.
you said you were creeping.
Yeah, now leaves on everything. Yeah, so I said, okay, all right. So I kind of beat on the wall, so she thought maybe I stumbled in the doorway. She cut off the phone. She runs in there. And she says, something came up. I got something to do. You mind not doing anything today and get back here? I said, yeah, sure. Let me get my things. And I got my stuff. I said, I'll talk to you later. I got up and I left. I mean, no sense in arguing about it.
Yeah, no, but do you think you could have got clarification? Maybe that was a voicemail from 1986 and she got it written out.
No, it is. The guy said, "What did you do for your birthday?" That was this week. I was there for her birthday.
So you called it. Did you talk to her after that? You left. Did you talk to her and like, hey, I actually heard your voicemail. Did you?
I didn't want to fly off the handle. I wanted a chance. I didn't want to think on with emotion, how to emotion.
Yeah.
So I got home, thought about it, and I called. I said, "Look, I know what's going on. I'm not going to even sit up here and argue with you about it because I heard with my own ears, so good luck."
And she was okay with that?
She didn't have no choice but
Right. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
That's the gangster in them, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Linda, now that you know that, I guess you can't blame the ladies. He's a catch. Wow. So with all okay, we're about to get to this date, but now let's say that's September.
Yeah, that was August.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you call that off. How did you connect back with Linda, even just as friends? Did you post some that said I'm not engaged anymore?
Yeah, actually, I did. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
And then did you say that God didn't bless the union? What did you did you respond to that story?
No, I didn't respond to that story, but I reached out to him right away because I didn't know if Ron was if he was heartbroken or feeling bad, if he needed a friend. I wanted to let him know that, he wasn't alone, that people care about him. Yeah, I did reach out to him.
Wow, Linda, you're an angel. So with that reach out, did you try to, work a little Ron magic?
No, I think doing that, and especially that's similar to what I did. Yeah,
it's tasteful.
Yeah. I appreciated what she said, and I think I told her that nothing changed between us. We're still light and everything,
And for you to be understanding, Linda, because some could view that as too volatile for that. I think it's just beautiful, the dynamic that y'all have. For the fans knowing they live so closely together, they drove together today. That's the cordiality, that's the friendship that has been established. So that's beautiful. Even though, a real one is about finding love, there's nothing wrong with it. If it doesn't work, still being cordial, still being connected, still being able to share and things like that.
Yeah, there's various levels of love.
Absolutely. Yeah. Phileo. That's kind of what's established. Brethren and sister, and still being able to connect. I'll be bold one more time. But as we're about to wrap up, because everything's been kind of settled, Linda, let's say, whatever time, new career boom, you're in a place where you're open to find your real one. How would you navigate that?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how to navigate it because I've, really been married most of my adult life. That's the truth. In fact, going on your show was like just my second experience of being exposed and out there in the dating world. I was dating someone just prior to that, but that relationship didn't work out. We still talk and there's still some emotion there. But when I went on your show, I was like, I'm going to be open to somebody new. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how I'm going to navigate that to find that new one.
Could it be the real one to your left?
We never know.
Okay. Now my last bucket question.
Yeah, if Linda called me at 2 in the morning, circling the block, called me at 2 in the morning, I'd probably be on her doorstep at 2:02 her down.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I love these two. I really do. And you'll see them again, perhaps in some other way, or whenever Linda wants a real one. I want to help these real ones find their real one. If y'all want to share, because my man Ron has comedy shows on the regular, he's doing a lot. You want to share your Instagram with those watching?
Yeah, sure. If you want to catch up on me, I got so many. Easiest way, I got a TV show called Make Me Laugh Mondays. It's on Amazon, Roku, and some other channels we just hooked up. Stand Up Nation is one of them. Download the app. It's new black channel. It's going to be the next BET, Stand Up Nation. And if you go to Instagram and just look for all one word, Make Me Laugh Mondays, just like it sounds. No special Z at the end or nothing. Make Me Laugh Mondays. You can find out, keep up with me. And you girls, if you want to be bold enough, you can slide in the DM. And I need a forever home. I need a forever home. No one not forever home. So you better hurry up before she circles back.
You better catch him now.
Or Linda catches him.
Yeah.
Linda, you have an Instagram. Now, I don't know if someone watching this were to slide in your DMs. And even though you're not at a space where you're really looking, but would you respond if it was like, hey, I see the profile, nice looking gentleman, loves Jesus, checks out the box?
Has to love Jesus, but if he does, absolutely, I will respond.
Share your Instagram, please.
Okay, well, I have two of them. So.
Whatever one you want to share, because I normally it's at water. I have it memorized because I love these.
Yeah, at water lady.
At water lady.
At water.
It's
lady.
at water _lady.
At water _lady.
I have
That's
it
correct.
memorized. Goodness gracious. But yeah, okay. So these two wonderful people were on a real one, and they both are real ones. That's what's important. They are real ones. They came out today, and I appreciate them both so much. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you want more connection check-ins, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and comment. Comment your thoughts, because this is what's needed. We have to check in. We have to test the waters and see what's going on with these real ones.
So if you guys see him advertising his live show anytime, I don't know where this is going to air, but if you see him advertising any of his live shows, come out, get the tickets. Get the tickets.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's such a good time.
We're going to have a great time with the real one. So we'll catch you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.